but I'm recording. Jennifer and or Lou, could I get your reaction to EDFO's intention to pull out of extracurricular activities beginning tomorrow, Wednesday, October 28th? Would you or will you be bringing in parent volunteers, for instance, for example, for things such as sports activities?
We have discussed that. The administration discussed this yesterday. We discussed it as a board in close this evening, and a decision has been made, and our principals need to be made aware of what that decision is, and then we'll release that information to our parents and the public, and that will be tomorrow morning.
On the website, did I hear you?
On the website. It'll be on the website tomorrow morning, yeah, once our principals know what we're thinking and the decision that's been made, yeah.
Okay, I understand there's nothing really stopping the board under law from bringing parent volunteers in for sports, but maybe you've already.
The information will be on the website tomorrow.
Number two, could I get your reaction to Premier Wynn's stated intention to give school boards the authority to dock pay for teachers after November 1st? Is that something that the ADSB would be prepared to do if necessary?
We're not entirely clear on what that mandate is. November 1st is next Saturday or Sunday, and we're awaiting word on what if that is a provincial initiative or if it's a local. We're not entirely clear on what that looks like moving forward. So we don't have that information right now we can't really respond to it because we're not really clear about what the intention is and what our responsibility is as a board to respond to that.
A final question would be, how about the state of the ADSB schools in terms of cleanliness? And what I'm getting at is QB went to phase 2 of their own Work to Rule campaign. And there have been some complaints from parents about litter in the hallways, for example, in the schools in North Bay. So I was just wondering, how about here in our ADSB region? Have there been any reports or sightings of litter in the hallways, the schoolyards? And are principals helping out with cleaning duties across ADSB schools across the region?
We've been adjusting our operations, and we have some of our non-union plant personnel who've been working very different schedules, obviously. And at any concern that we've had, both from our school administrators, we have a team and a schedule that we've produced so that we are keeping up as best as we can with the cleanliness in our buildings, and we will continue to do that for as long as we can.
What is the learning environment like right now at the elementary schools, given this situation where job action could be ramped up tomorrow at the elementary level?
Well, at this point, I think tomorrow's decision is specifically around extracurriculars, and our focus has been and will continue to be on the instruction in the classroom and the safety and operations of our schools. And so with that, with or without curriculars, that will remain our focus is on the instruction and safety and security, and certainly that's where we want all of our school administrators, our principals and our vice principals to be concentrating.
But what has it been specifically been like here in Algoma District? Have things...
Well, I think as you can imagine, it's not a preferred situation to be in. We have a lot of people doing some activities that are not part of their normal job description. However, it's been our messaging all along that we want to keep our schools open for as long as we can, as long as we know we can maintain safety and instruction in our classrooms, and we'll continue to do that. So obviously it's a difficult situation. All of our non-union staff, our principals and vice principals, have been working above and beyond the call of duty, and will continue to do so until hopefully we have some news as of November 1st.
Well, there was some good news earlier this week with a tentative deal reached with the
Absolutely, and I think that speaks volumes about the fact that all the way along with all of our union groups, we've maintained local negotiations, and we've been doing that as continuing as right into yesterday and again tomorrow. So we are very committed to working with our local union groups, and we're hoping that was the first of several others to come.
So is it just is this a sign that one step at a time, or what is it with the rate?
It's always one day at a time. And as I said, I think the good news for us locally is that we've been maintaining regular negotiations with our union groups, and that will remain our number one priority.